Hey, YouTubers, it's your boy Domination. I'm back on again. Again, the Oga Blaze, 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 oh, Blaze, go get it. 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 It's right back in the basics. Chuck of the deuces, how we do it. Texas Bay Battle Dollars back. You know what it is, know it is, know it is, know it is. Real men rise up, fake men rise down. Real women rise up, fake women rise down. Practical wire preacher, preach on. And today's topic we're going to talk about is the bachelor's party. I want to talk about this because have you noticed something, man? I just watched a show just today, just today this morning. Me and my mother, and it was a show called The Cosby Show. If y'all ain't watched it, it's a good show, and still go on. It's a classic network of a show of about bring about family life. The Cosby Show. It's still number one best show in people of people of daily week of people life, for especially in my people, liking this show. It's a good show, man. People for years they try to get families like the Hustle, but I just call it family can be family. There's no such thing as Hustle. There's no such thing as family. Just I forgot there was another show. I don't know if it was directed by George Lopez. It was called Glazed. It was something. It was on Nickelodeon. It was a good show too. But I like both of those shows. But if I'm gonna tell you this though, have you? It was a conversation in one of the episodes of the Bill Cosby Show was talking about. They was talking about bachelor party. It was a scene that I forgot. Lenny Kravitz's wife and her husband. I forgot the characters or something like that. That wanted to play the characters. They was talking about that they was going to have a bachelor party, and her brother Theo, and they was saying they're going to bring a female stripper, and they didn't want to bring strippers. And you know how women get are when couples get married, they're afraid that especially their husband or their boyfriend is going to cheat on somebody. And I can't blame them for women to think like that. Women do think like that. Even fellas think like that too. When one of his woman of his wife because going to mess around a male stripper. And you can't blame guys think like that too. Here's the problem right here, man, from bachelor's party. I feel like relationships gotta have commitment, communication, and trust. If you trust that person, you know that person more than anybody, as long as they ain't cheating on you, and y'all been together for years. You gotta have trust. If you don't have no trust, you don't have a way to get a relationship. If you don't have to commit that person only, and only person that can have you, no one else. There's no relationship. And if you don't have no communication and talk, how you gonna make the relationship work? See, these are the things that men and women need to think about. Ain't nothing wrong having a bachelor party, bachelors and bachelorettes. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but it's gotta have trust. As long as they ain't done nothing wrong, it'd be their last time having fun. But here's the problem in this society, though. Every time you hear stories about people having a bachelor party, people are afraid somebody's gonna cheat. People been cheating all the time. You even got married couple, boyfriend and girlfriend. People cheat every day. Some people don't even cheat at all. They believe in that everlasting love, stay in lasting love for the lifetime. I feel like it's cheating is wrong. That should to me. I would never cheat anybody. If I do, I'll be apologizing and stuff like that. But me, I just won't do it. I feel like if you got tired of that person, you need to say we need to see other people and go your own separate ways. I just think that's the problem when people having bachelor's party. This is why men and women just don't want to get married anymore. And then you got men and women don't want to be in relationships because there's no commitment, there's no communicate, and there's no trust, and that is the problem. And people talking about there's always a sexism, the society, this sexism topic about women being exploited because that's all guys think about. Women's women always think that's all. Thank God that women think that's all guys thinking about. Female strippers, like women can think the same way, like male exotic dancers. I can't stand male exotic dancers. Now, if I do get married and my girlfriend or something, my future wife, and she says she gonna have a male disaster, as long as she don't do anything, she can look, but she could not touch him. Like as long as I can look, as long as I don't touch that female stripper, a lady stripper, man. I mean, come on, it'd be a last time being a single man, single night. Just like it'd be a last time for her being a single woman, single a life that cause they gonna get married. I'm gonna tell you, man. If people, for all you newlyweds out there, gonna be newlyweds, make sure, man, when you do have a bachelor's party, make sure you don't do nothing stupid, because this is why you hear incidents on these reality TV shows in real life that some are gonna go around cheating. I never forget. I know somebody I used to know, and I don't want to tell you is he was a white male, and I worked with him. And that's when I was in Albertsons at times. And I asked him, or he was ready to get married. And he kept saying, yeah, because I knew then he wasn't ready. He was getting cold feeted. I said, are you sure you ready to get married? Are you really, really sure? Because I know, because some guy's going to get in his ear and tell him that, man, why you going to get married for, man? Why you want to get married for? You're going to miss all the great assets in the world, all the sex. And cause you're going to get you a woman that she going to do a lot of things that your wife would not do at home. And we hear this all the time. I know why guys don't want to get married, because they're afraid when they get married, sex is going to stop. I know why. And I know why women don't want to get married, because women don't want to get married because they don't want to be cooked up in that house all the time, cooking and cleaning and all that stuff. They don't mind doing a lot of man appreciation, because she ain't gonna spend enough time with herself. She gonna man ain't gonna satisfaction to her sometime, or pay attention to her no more, and their body start to turn out. And I don't like discussing this topic, because that right there, this is why women get plastic surgeries. That's why women must be careful who they giving their bodies to, and this goes for the men. Don't mess with these females' bodies up, because I know people like it rough, but take it a little slower now and then when you get in the bedroom, because we hear stories all the time. We hear it all the time. I'm getting tired of hearing it. Ain't no wrong getting married. Do it for love. If you love that person, it'd be your last time to have a bachelorette party and this and that with this, as long as, and that's it, as long as you just look at the stripper just and this and that, and just as long as he can't touch, because he's a married man. All his rest of his boys can touch, but he can't touch. He's about to get married. Same thing, a woman. She could look, but she could not touch. She gonna be a married woman, because we hear stories about what's going on. Because once it's a bachelorette party, somebody gonna mess around and creep it in between the damn sheets, and it's gonna be a married man and married woman somewhere, and know they about to get married. And I feel like this: if you can't will enough to get commit to what marriage is about, don't get one at all. In other ways, they wouldn't have this this main sexual subject issue about this bachelor party. When they was talking about that in Cosby Show, one of the episodes, and they was outside talking about it. They were trying to say that that guys gonna touch a woman stripping, but women they just stare. Come on, we all know women touch male exotic dancers, and that's a damn lie, because I watch beat not beat no HBO. It was a documentary about sex, real sex, and stuff like that, strip club, and they have a bachelor's party, and females, it be married women. Married women go berserted by exotic dancing. I don't even like it. I just change another channel. I see how women just acting crazy. It was crazy, but I would like to see female strippers, man. It just females. Just oh god, the booty shaking. It just get me rushing, get me drilling, rushing, man, drilling off that plumbing, that bass, that heavy bass, and play them high notes off of her. You know how that go. You know what I'm trying to say. But I tell you this, man. I just think that's the problem. I just think, man, that's why people don't, because they don't want. It's just like I don't understand. Women do not want guys to have bachelor party because, like I said, they're afraid their husband is gonna mess around and mess with a female stripper. And same thing, men don't want their women mess around a male exotic dancer. It goes both ways. I just think if it can't be like that, they don't need to be getting married at all because it'd be their last time to be a single person. Because that's the problem in this society. It really is. Because you hear stories that men, especially their future husband, future wife, cheating on a stripper. If it's a female stripper or a male exotic dancer stripper, I mean, we hear that all the time. Because if I have a bachelor party and saw a damn stripper, a lady stripper, just shaking and rumping behind, and I just bumping around with her, but I wouldn't touch her because I stay committed with my woman. And as long as my woman ain't touching that a male exotic dancer, as long as she can look at him and make it seem like she just like what she saw, and as long as she stay commitment to her man, me. I just think it need to be more trust in this world. It need to be more communication, more commitment, because that's what's wrong with relationships now. That's what's wrong, and people wonder why people don't want to be in relationships anymore, and I can't blame them. But all the true couples out there that don't do this, much love to y'all. But the ones that does, man, this is a main big subject issue that people don't want to discuss from outside of the community instead of inside, from outside the web, inside of the web. But tell me what you think. Do you think that there's a sexism issue about the males? There's exotic, a male exotic. I mean, male, uh, 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 exotic male dancers and female strippers, because women always say, they don't want guys up there having women strippers, but they can have male exotic strippers, and and there's nothing to be proud. There's nothing that they ain't proud to beg on. But us as men, when we bring female strippers, they act like we were gonna be the one just. Like we gonna be reaching in the back in a horny section about to burning the hot dog meat on the female, and spread some mayonnaise off of her. I mean, I don't understand it. It's like it is what it is. To me, it's just sexism and relationships and cheating and a lot of that. People gonna continue gonna having bachelor's parties. They're gonna keep doing it. But watch that episode that Bill Cosby. They was talking about that. They was talking about that issue, man. I don't think there's nothing wrong if guys getting married. He gonna have a female stripper, and there's no difference that man's been exploited by male exotic dancers. I don't even like male exotic dancers. Motherfuckers think they this, they think they that, because guys get scared to death because they're afraid their women gonna cheat on those guys, and they could be robot benistic person that heavy hands that abuse women. Every man abuses women, but those guys right there, those guys humongous pulling muscles. But when a female stripper, a female dancer that's shaking their ass and grumping behind, they look at something wrong with that. I don't know. It's just sexism, double standards. But tell me what you think of this issue. Do you think it should be more bachelor's party for any time a man or a woman get married, and men have the rights to have a female stripper just as much as a woman have a exotic male stripper? Though you think people should not get bachelor party in marriage at all, for they can just hurry up and get married, and that's it is, and that's that. Tell me what you think of this issue of the day, okay? Because I just really need to speak about this because there's something on my mind lately. But that's all. That's what the topic we're gonna talk about today. Okay. All right. And it's your boy Domination. This is Back in the Basic. Chuck of the Deuces. How we do, Texas baby. Until next time. All right. All right. Peace. And I'm out.